Good morning. Good morning, all of you. I hope you all are well and following the COVID precautions. And your exams are also coming. So, I hope you all are studying very hard to get good marks. So, in the previous video, I already told you about the rayon and nylon, and now it's time to look after the next synthetic material, that is acrylic. So acrylic is again a synthetic fiber and it resembles wool. So like how you have the artificial silk or rayon which is resembles silk, and the similar way acrylic resemble wool. So this acrylic give the appearance of wool, and same time it is less expensive as compared to wool. Now how it is prepared? It is also a polymer. So it is prepared from polyacrylonitrile by polymerization reaction. So basically when you talk about the acrylic production, again acrylic is nothing but it will also a polymer, and polymer produced by the process of polymerization. So which is the monomer involved here is polyacrylonitrile. So basically this is a polymer which contain about 900 monomers unit. So just imagine how big the number is. So 1900 monomer units together form this acrylic called acrylonitrile. So what happen is, so this is how acrylonitrile look like, and it has 1900 monomer units which are joined together by bonds. So this polyacrylonitrile is dissolved in a solvent, and then the filaments are forced out to come through this multiple spinneret. As you can see, this is a spinneret. So the filaments which come out through it, they are in viscous form and they are just solidified, and they finally to form a acrylic. So from these filaments we get acrylic. So this is the polymer from which we are getting acrylic. So that is polyacrylonitrile. And what are the solvents that are used in this process? Some of them are sodium thiocyanate or dimethyl. These are the solvents which are used for this preparation. So the advantages of acrylic are that they are light and soft as well as warm. Since it is warm, therefore can act as a substitute of wool to prepare the woolen clothes. For winters, cheap and durable clothes. Now even though they are less expensive as compared to natural wool, but at the same time they are quite durable. Sweater, tracksuits, fabrics, carpet, these are all prepared from the acrylic. Now acrylic also gives appearance of glass. So some of the acrylic are also used to make lenses. Since they give appearance of glass also, it is also chosen due to its high impact on low weight. So mirror finish can be given to acrylic sheet, and that's how it is also used for making a lot of stuffs where in a lot of area where you use glass. So instead of using glass, you use acrylic. So if you this acrylic fiber, the same fiber can be woven to form the wool-like material, and the same fiber can again be solidified to form a glass-like structure. So with this, we have discussed about all the different type of synthetic fiber. Now based on what we have discussed, let us look at some of the common characteristic of all the synthetic fiber. Now there are certain advantages as well as disadvantages associated with the synthetic fiber. So first we will talk about the advantages. It is less expensive, definitely, because if you think of natural fiber like natural silk, natural wool, they are all very expensive, but compared to that, these synthetic fiber are actually less expensive. They are strong and elastic, last for a longer time. You take a very simple example. If you have a cloth which is made up of a pure cotton, and you have another dress which is made up of that is made up of polycotton or terry cotton or something like that. So if you look at this durability of the dresses, you will see that the dress which is made up of pure cotton will not last longer, because cotton is has a lot of pores. So because of the pores, when you wash that particular garment, it tends to become worst. But at the same time, wearing the pure cotton cloth is far more comfortable when compared to the synthetic fiber. Easy to maintain. These synthetic fiber, whether it is rayon or polycot or terry cotton, they all are synthetic fiber. They do not get wrinkled very easily. They are also easy to wash. They get dried very easily. So because of these advantages, they are quite easy to maintain. Durable, as I said, easily available. Now in order to prepare these fibers, their production, we can produce as much as we want. So therefore, they are also easily available. But when we talk about natural fiber, they are not in our control. So the availability is not in our control. Okay. Now, however, we have so many advantages, but at the same time, there are some disadvantages or negative point associated with the synthetic fiber. So the one is it shrink and melt when it burns. So if it come in contact with the fire, so these fibers tend to melt completely. Therefore, there is a huge risk in this case. If somebody is wearing a cloth which is made up of synthetic fabric, now if by mistake that person comes in contact with the fire, maybe in front of a firecracker or a candle or a gas, then what happens is that fabric easily catches fire and it start melting. It stick to the body of the person, and it's extremely risky to wear synthetic cloth while cooking or while burning firecracker or while handling anything with fire. So it is always advisable to wear cotton clothes or natural fibers things, so that just you can protect yourself from fire. So this is the important thing you should remember. So whenever you are going to deal with the fire, you don't have to wear synthetic clothes. Second is do not absorb sweat. Now the synthetic cloth, they do not have open pores. They do not absorb sweat. So since they do not absorb sweat, so during hot days, during summer days, you tend to get a lot of sweat because temperature is quite high. If you're wearing a cotton cloth, it absorbs all the sweat. It helps to cool your body also, so you feel comfortable. But if you are wearing a synthetic cloth, first it will not allow sweat to go out because it does not absorb the sweat, and what happens is all the heat trap into your body and you feel more hot. So in the summer you are always advisable to wear cotton clothes. Less comfortable to wear. Now since these synthetic fibers, as I said, they do not absorb proper sweat and all, so they are not very comfortable to wear also. Their production process might harm environment because during their process a lot of gases are produced which are not good for the environment, so they harm the environment. So that way also their production process is not very environment friendly. So now we are discussed about synthetic fiber. Now we will discuss plastics.